Captain your service with some gameplay of Uplink, and not just Uplink. It's gonna be Uplink in ranked play. Come back, Uplink. This is one of the most chaotic maps. I'll definitely say this is probably the most best. I would probably say this is the best Uplink map there is for ranked play, just because of how chaotic and crazy it is, and it's pretty fun. So, if you're seeing this gameplay right now, I don't start out amazing in terms of KD. What I do start out amazing is capturing the objective, because right off the bat we get 2 points within like the first 15 seconds, and then within the first like 30 seconds we get another 2 points. So that's pretty epic. And what we do is we have a systemized strategy. But first of all, I can't tell you about that unless I tell you about how typically Call of Duty is. Call of Duty is not a sort of play book game. A lot of people don't think ahead of time when they play Call of Duty. Call of Duty is a reactionary game. If something happens, people adjust to change to it. Like if someone comes in their base, like there is someone coming into my base right now, I come to attack him instead of like going to their base and taking the ball, because I sort of adjust my strategy to that. It's not like we know what's going on all the time. You know, sometimes things can pop up at us, and we change what we're doing in the game to fit that. And ultimately, that's what Call of Duty has been for a long time. It's not, a play by book. A lot of people aren't saying, all right, this is the way we're gonna go. We're gonna coordinate like this. I'm gonna designate you as a slayer or something like that. It happens on some degree, but that's at a very, very high competitive level. Rank play happens sometimes, but basically, if you want to be amazing at Call of Duty, this is a great tactic to do. If you don't want to play, if you're not too insanely competitive, this this information will be really helpful for you to play. So first thing to do in rank play, get some buddies, man. And there's a pretty sick triple kill I just did there with a capture to the objective in the final like 3 minutes. And so that's pretty epic. The way I was able to do stuff like that is because I was well coordinated with my team. Make sure you get some friends on. Get them to play rank play with you. Here in this game myself, I have 2 other friends that are in the game with me, and one of them is a very good slayer, one of them's a decent objective player. Make sure you get on a team, because the biggest thing that's important when you're playing rank play is that you're well communicated, because if you don't talk to each other when you're playing, there's very low chances of you winning, because chances are the other team is talking to each other. And if, let's say, they get the ball, then everyone knows to cover him. Let's say if he loses the ball, then everyone's going to move to defend him. And basically, it's much easier to know position to better against your enemy if you have all communications on. So that's one of the key things. Another, designate roles. In this game, as you can see, I'm using the ASM1. I'm not using an MP11 to rush, as a lot of people do in Uplink. I'm not using an HBR-A3 to defend, like a lot of people might do. What I do instead, I have a sort of balanced all-round role. I can be wherever I need to be if I need to. And you saw a lot of clips in this game where I was defending the objective and I was offending the objective. That's what the ASM1 is perfect for. I think the ASM1, of course, like everyone says, is one of the best guns in the game. But I think the ASM1 is also really good when you want to sort of have a all-around personality to your playstyle. And ultimately, if you use guns that really suit your playstyle well, whether you are a slayer, so if you're going to be constantly rushing for the objective in ranked play or uplink or whatever it may be, go something like an MP11 or maybe a sack through a Kimbo. For uplink, yes, those guns overall aren't the best guns in the game compared to something like the ASM1 or the BAL, but for sure they're going to be fun to use, and for sure you're going to be very good at those playstyles because you're more of a rushing player and stuff like that, and that playstyle caters to your needs. And ultimately, my biggest thing biggest piece of advice I can give you guys is have fun with the game. Don't play it super seriously, because when I played super seriously with a bunch of people, I'm not having fun. And ultimately, the thing about Call of Duty is that you gotta have fun. And honestly, I figured that you are more into the game, if you're more passionate about the game, you're gonna do better overall, which I have noticed for sure. When I'm more motivated about the game to play it, I do much, much better than I normally do. And that's not because of any judo witchcraft or anything like that, but that's simply because I know what I like to do, and I'm passionate about the game, and I want to get better. So anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to subscribe to all 3 of my channels, because I'm a beast, right? Anyway, thank you all for watching. Give me that YouTube money, and see y'all later. Bye.